cover. So yeah, we got our friends Matt and son Luke here, as well as Slappy Reds, Ace Pelka. And so we're doing a couple things today. Matt hit me up and he was like, oh, I want to bring you this new prototype obstacle, tentatively called the Curb Climber, Curb Crusher, something along those lines. It's a bent piece of sheet metal, and then it has supports underneath so you can ride up a curb. So he wanted to show me that. And then another thing, he was contemplating doing some of these obstacles out of 14 gauge or 16 gauge steel. So he was like, I just want to get some guys that like really know how to crush curbs and are like bigger. So me and Ace are just gonna slam into some 14 and 16 gauge curb covers as hard as we can and just kind of figure out what's the right one for this obstacle. And then we're also going to make a parking block. So he makes something called the block cover, and it's basically a perfect sleeve to go right over a parking block. And we're gonna make some end caps for it and just fill it full of concrete and make a perfect concrete curb, and also have the block cover to skate with it. So yeah, this is just sort of like a day in the lifey Friday at Keen Ranch kind of vibe. We had Tim here picking up the board racks that we made, and then we're doing this curb cover sort of R&D. So I hope you enjoy watching.
Do it.
So we got Matt and Luke and Ace. Matt and Luke, father-son, curb cover founders, CEOs. Yep. What's your title?
He's the chief skate officer.
CSO? All right.
I'm just the dad.
Just the dad of curb cover.
Right.
And then Ace, why'd you reach out to Ace?
Slappy Reds, man. This is the guy Luke was following all the time. We were looking at his stuff all the time and wanted to learn how to do slappies, and then realized the curb cover makes it easier because when it's on the curb, it kind of helps you get up on the curb. Yeah, man, he's the man.
And then you didn't have any like purist feelings of like, nah, I'm only concrete red. Like
there was those feelings at first.
Yeah.
But then once I talked to Matt, I was like, this is a cool thing he's doing.
Yeah.
And this can benefit a lot of people who don't have the perfect Cali Reds.
Right.
Or just who don't want to bang up their curb in front of their house.
Yeah.
And then even skating on the ground like we're doing is like slappy training wheels, dude.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, like, this helped Luke learn slappies. Like, he learned slappies, I think, on the curb, not on the ground, but on the curb. And now he slappies everything at the park and all over the place, and it doesn't matter where. So we just seen the proof in the pudding on our own.
Yeah.
Our own skating.
And for anyone tuning in that hasn't already seen that we're developing a relationship with these guys, the rationale is basically once you kind of went live and made an Instagram account, everybody immediately sent it to me. I got like 20 DMs. They're like, what's up with this? What do you think about this? I'm like, I think it's pretty sick actually. And I was like, I've thought of that. I've thought of like more the ledge cover, not so much one for a curb. But I was like, I don't want to like step on your toes or bite your idea now that you're already doing it. I'm like, let's grow together.
No, it's been great.
So so yeah, Matt brought a couple of things here. This is the OG curb cover, right? So this is the solid 92-inch long one.
Yeah, that's the
this
first one.
Yeah, this is our first little collab curb cover Keen ramp. So he's letting us claim black, which I like. Black and white's kind of our colors. So yeah, there's this one. You got the sectional version, which is the one you're skating on the ground over there.
And you could actually add as many as you want. We got one guy that bought the Keen collab covers, the black, and then he hit me up, he bought another one. So he bought the 9 foot and then added another 9 feet.
Oh, so he can go like, he can go alternating colors?
He's got 12, yeah, he could go like king snake. It looked like a king snake.
Yeah, right?
So he's got like 18 to 24 feet of curb. So you could just keep adding those 3
So
footers.
there's those that you're selling. You're already selling the curb cover, sectional, the solid, ledge cover, which is a 90. Is that still prototype?
That's right.
Yeah.
It's ordered here. You want to see it?
Oh, you got them.
Yeah, this is the ledge cover. So ledge cover's 6 inches on the top,
Oh, yeah.
3 inches on the front.
No, that's not 90.
It's a rough 90. It's a 90, but it's got a little rounded edge on it. So what we've been finding is it's great. It's great on ledges. It's great on the end of our box. Recently, we have a 6-foot box that's old, and we took that 2-inch by 1-inch
angle iron.
Yeah,
with
and
a
we
sharp
took it off
edge.
and just threw this on, and we realized this is actually just multiple functions. Like it kind of suits your box up at home.
Yeah.
And then we take this out on the street. We cover skate stoppers with this one too.
Yeah.
You were the first one.
Yeah.
You're the first one to skate over skate stoppers. Over at Long Beach Rescue, yeah.
Yep.
And so you guys again have the black ones. We just did that giveaway with Guy.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So black looks good. We're going with white, the ledge cover. And then we've got the block cover. That's the newer one that's been coming out.
Block
We're dialing
cover.
that in today.
Look at
Block
that.
cover.
Slides right over a parking block.
Yeah, so the same felt backing we have makes it fit like a glove over a parking block. So a lot of blocks have the wrought iron coming up or they're chunked out.
Yep.
But one of the things we found is that people like skating concrete, but they also like the metal.
Concrete's fun for tricks you have dialed.
Yeah.
Like tricks you're comfortable with and you know how to pinch them
Yeah.
and lock them, but like learning new stuff is nice on metal because it's just like it takes all that guesswork out and like sticking and it's like parking blocks are like 100 pounds. This is
So light.
like 15
So
and you can
light.
skate it like that.
So a nice rubber backing on the bottom kind of keeps it from moving.
Yeah, like you can skate it just like this, or if you're doing a blunt and you're a grown man, then put it over a block. Yeah.
Dude, I love the black.
Dude,
I
the
love your
black's
black.
so good.
It's
That-
so pretty.
That looks sharp.
Look at that.
And this
No,
is
I know.
this is powder coated.
It is
this is
powder
not
coated.
paint.
This is industrial powder coated. Yeah.
So yeah, for all those internet trolls out there that are like, that's stupid, I could bend metal, I could paint it,
not
but yeah,
like
but
this.
it's not like this and it's
Yeah,
not powder coated.
Not like this. And now we're saying, yeah, but also like it has a secret function, and that is there's going to be a kit that you can get. It's just super simple with the wood. I'm going to show you how to do it today. That actually helps you create your own block. So you could do it in your basement, and then you've got a block, and you've got the metal.
Because we have like the most perfect form ever. Like it has those nice rounded edges, and then we're gonna vibrate and beat the crap out of that form and get all those little bubbles out and just have like the most perfect parking block ever. All right, so yeah, we're gonna get into it. We got our concrete, we got our bucket, shovel, piece of rebar down the middle. You guys have already done this, so I'm gonna kind of let you take the lead.
Yeah, if you did this at home, like you could use any kind of wood, plywood laying around. You could probably just go behind like a local Home Depot or grocery store and find little pieces of wood. When you selected this plastic, was there any rationale behind the thickness?
Well, the ones we used to hide bodies with, like it shows the thickness because when I used to do some youth counseling, we always used to do slip and slide with this one.
Okay.
This is 6 mil. You could use 4 mil. Maybe it's 4. This is 4.
My guess would be thicker is probably better,
Yeah,
right?
thicker's better. So at 4 or 6 mil, we can supply this stuff in the kit.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, just come with all the stuff.
For the water to mix ratio, did you follow it or just eyeball?
We just eyeball it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. There you go.
Get all the air out.
Yeah.
That was kind of oddly satisfying. So we got our parking block all poured. We smacked it a little bit. We pressed it down as best as we could. Obviously, we got to let this sit for a day or 2 or 3 or maybe more just to play it safe. So yeah, we're gonna go test out some curb covers now at a curb down the street, play around with what the right thickness is, kind of get some feedback from Slappy God himself. Yeah, we're out of here.
I'm gonna land on the skate stop. See if they actually stop me.
All I need is a little sauce, baby. We got the super duper top secret. What's the word? Curb climber?
Curb climber.
Curb climber?
killer?
That's right.
Curb killer? Curb crusher? Curb kryptonite?
We call them curb killers,
I like curb climber.
but curb climber is technically what you're doing.
Yeah, so this is basically a bent piece of aluminum, which is rad because it's light. Like, this is no big deal to skate around with it.
So light.
These are the support, riveted through. Nothing's ever gonna get loose on you. Little felt to knock off that noise, the
Yeah.
clunk. And yeah, it just pops right on the curb. So this is perfect for, like, I mean, say there was a stair right there, or there was, you know, something, you're hitting a spot where you gotta like pop up the curb really quick and you don't wanna mess up your footing, or stuff like this, you just like make gaps.
You want to demonstrate for us?
Ah!